Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. Alright, so in the last episode, we managed to save old porn stash McGee, Gareth, from being, from having his ass blasted by a whole bunch of Magisters. And then, instead of going back to camp as I should have, I came down here and we found Magister Sang, who is currently covered in what appears to be Uruk-jism. Well, I'm glad he had a good time, but anyways, he's actually begging for the mercy of sweet, sweet death. So I'm not quite sure if you want to grant it to him. He is a Magister and thus a mortal enemy, and I think we should also not pull this lever, considering that we might, we might get our asses blasted too. So let's talk to the rat and see what he thinks. Rat, what do you have to say?
Who goes there?
Sir Robin? Are you gonna ask me these questions 3? State your name and ask who you are speaking to.
I am Marina the Brave. You are daring indeed to enter my domain.
Ask the rat how she came by your name.
I'm an assassin of ants and crucifier of crickets. All rodents bow before me. So do lesser beasts, like humans, for instance. My title is bestowed upon me by the King of all Rats in honor of my renowned achievements.
Wait, I killed the King of all Rats. I don't know if you know this, but like 1,000 years ago, I killed that son of a bitch. Wait, I did, right? I don't remember, I think I did. You love a good story, ask to hear of her tales from the battlefield.
She waxes on at length regarding her wartime exploits, describing feats no rat you've ever seen could actually perform.
And thus I brought Morienda to his knees. And that was all before noontime.
I'd say let's stroke her ego. Thank the rat for her delightful story and let's share a few of your own.
To your surprise, the rat listens intently as you recount your time in Fort Joy and your escape into the hollow marshes.
Well, what about the time we saved the world from the void?
Oh, my friend, you are an adventure after my own heart. I have heard many stories in my day, but none as exciting as this. May I ask you a favor, perhaps?
Ask to know what the favor is before agreeing to it.
A true warrior never tips her hand. This was the advice I was given by the King of all Rats himself. I cannot divulge until you agree.
Unbelievable. I hate it in real life when people do this. When they ask you for a favor and then, sure, and then it turns out they want you to, like, fucking destroy the world and kill your own family. It's just ridiculous. Come on, no, you gotta tell me the favor first. But fine, I'll agree to it this time.
I want to know more. More. Return to me when you have a chance and share your adventures. I want to hear about every spell cast and cliffside scaled, every chest pillaged and every sword swung. But if you are to return, I need to make sure you remain in one piece. So, let me share another morsel of information I've picked up on my travels.
There we go.
The levers in here are cursed. Best not to touch them unless you bless them somehow, lest they infect you with their torment.
Aha, I see.
Now hurry back. I can't wait to hear if your ventures can hold a candle to the other. I mean, to my own.
Interesting. Alright, well, let me find out what this source fountain is.
It glows. What could this mean?
Okay, can we maybe... what do we do with the source fountain then? Maybe we can get... Can we bottle it up somehow? Is that a thing we can do? And also, why is that torch not lit? Or am I reading into this too much? I might be reading into it too much. What's with this drained wand? Okay, let's get this drained wand. And then maybe we can actually put the drained wand with the source fountain? What happens then? It does nothing. Alright, fine. How about we make it rain source even more? We can't. No, that's it. We're limited to just one puddle only. What if we make it rain? Strip club style. And then maybe the source water can spread from here to somewhere else? Is that possible? No, the source water seems to be just contained to this area. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, well, I mean, I tried. What should we do with this guy? Should we kill him? I mean, I feel like we can probably save him if we bless him. But do we really want to save a Magister? Maybe if we save him, he'll be so grateful that he's willing to perform. I mean, he's willing to join our side, maybe? Let's quick save, get out, and then come back in, see if he's still alive. He's still alive. Okay, good. So hold on there for a second. Maybe I can save your life. Although, I mean, this is Fabrosi we're talking about. Do we really want to save his life? I don't know. But before we head back, let's explore a little bit more. And see if we can do some more looting, first off. And also, what's in here? Anything? Nothing. What's down here? Possibly death? No, we got some arrows. Great. A fire arrowhead. A backpack, hopefully with some good stuff. Some cheese. And a barrel with nothing. A mug of wine, a fire arrowhead, mug of wine, rhymes of the ranger, and a basic bow for basic bitches. Fantastic. All we need now, I mean, we've got the wine, we've got the cheese. All we need now is a pumpkin spice latte, and boom. We've got the whole basic thing down pat. And we've, of course, got rugged boots, which I'm assuming are the medieval equivalent of Ugg boots. Fantastic. Now we just need like a parka vest and also brown leather boots, and then bam, we got ourselves a stew. No wait, not a stew. Basic bitch. Oh wait, oh. Hey, this is the bacon factory. Aw, nice. Fantastic. And also, how do we get blessed water? So apparently making it rain on source juice does not in fact make blessed water. Alright, fine. Let's actually fast travel back to the sanctuary and then try to talk to old Pornface McGee. Is that Pornface McGee? No, that's not Pornface McGee. There he is. Hey, Pornface McGee.
You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us, not after witnessing your bravery.
Yeah, I followed the stench of 1970s porn.
I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
Ask how the Seekers ended up finding shelter here.
We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady Vengeance, screaming like a banshee. We had no hope. Most of us were dead in the blink of an eye. She had horrors at her side, shriekers they call them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that catches their eyes.
That's great.
The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it.
Ask Gareth what happens next. Does he have a plan?
Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging wands that steal source from its host. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood.
Sounds like a good time, actually.
We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours.
Offer to help him with the Seekers. This is your ticket to freedom.
I can't imagine anyone more capable. Lucian truly shines his light on you.
Stop with this Lucian talk, man. Good grief.
See Gratiana. She knows every songbird and blade of grass on this isle. I'd go myself, but she seems, shall we say, dissatisfied with my recent failure.
Hey, I already talked to her.
Waits offshore, ready to sail for a righteous cause. Find a purging wand. Alexander's shriekers will rot.
Insist that Gareth move to the harbor now. Wand or no wand, you have to leave now. That seems like a terrible idea.
My friend. Divine be praised.
Maybe we can get him killed. I don't know if we want to. Hey, miss, I brought your lover back, or whatever his relationship is with
Keep your
you.
wits about you, Leia. We need you.
Gareth is back. Gareth is safe.
Yes, he is, potato-faced lady.
She throws her arms around you in a tight embrace.
Hello, nurse.
Thank you, thank you. You're so good, so kind, so brave.
Say that it was a pleasure, wave her away, you didn't do it for her. And let's not be mean.
She smiles and hugs you so tightly you think your bones may break.
Whoa, 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 that's all I'm made of. Do not break me.
What a beautiful day. What a happy day.
My thanks, friend. I can't remember the last time I've seen her smile like that. If there's anything we can do for you, you have only to ask.
Say that if he knows a way for you to get out of here, you'd really like to hear it.
If you're looking for a man with a plan, you'll need to talk to Gareth.
Gareth will help. Gareth will keep us safe.
Uh,
Will take us home.
thank them and take your leave. Let's be polite.
Divine blessings upon you.
Is there really nothing you can give me? Didn't you say something about how you get rid of our source collars or something? Let's maybe talk with Leia?
Hello again,
Or
sweet
her.
one.
Oh, there you go. Ask if she can remove your source collar.
Of course, of course.
She extends her arms, reaching towards you with a look of total concentration on her eyes. You feel the collar start to twist, a living, writhing thing fighting for survival. With a scream of tortured metal, the collars snap, falling broken from your necks.
Hell yes.
No more choking. No more silence. You'll never be a slave to them again.
Smile and take her hand. Tell her you're so grateful to be free. I feel like that's maybe something Sibyl would appreciate.
We're so grateful to have Gareth back. Thanks to you, we have hope. Thanks to you, we're going home. The Divine's blessing upon you, friend.
Yes, we did it. So we had to talk with someone who didn't have, someone who had a source collar. Alright, let's go ahead and equip some of these. Amulet of the Void.
Thank you again for all you
This is definitely meant for Ben, I think. But let's give it on her.
Finally get out of here.
And the simple pendant.
Gareth's back.
Actually, maybe this is better for, I mean, the finesse. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. And let's get the Sahila's, wait, that's a temporary thing.
Your teaching
Dang.
served me well,
I pray
sir.
you will strengthen their spells.
Let's not put that on. I don't think we really need to.
But I'll not be
I
sorry
pray
to see
you
the
will
back of
bless
these.
Wait.
your armor, so no curse may
Do you
harm
have, okay, no, let's actually give this over
I
to
pray you keep
Fame.
them safe. I pray this in your name.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, fine. Okay, let's actually, kind of wondering if maybe we should get the Red Prince and Ben's collars removed as well. And also we need to talk to the Beast, I think. Maybe we should go back to Fort Joy to recruit the Beast and then get him over here. Alright,
I
Losa?
say we should stop to talk.
Are you certain you want
I
to...
know exactly where you're gonna end up, so I'm gonna leave you here. Red Prince, we need you back, but only so that we can remove your source collar.
Off we go then.
Alright, man. You and me. Well, you and me and everyone else. Alright, Red Prince, need to level you up. Strength and Constitution.
It's my honor to serve you.
Let's go with two-handed. And for your passive ability, sure, bartering. That seems like a good skill for the Red Prince. Kind of. Maybe? Now, the Cruncher might be a good weapon for you. I'm actually just gonna leave you with these good weapons, because I don't think we really need to carry these around.
Finally get out of
Red
here.
Prince, that's for you. Thank you.
Gareth's returned.
What else is there that we can take? For him, at least. The Muddy Mittens, the Ugg Boots, the Sloppy Blouse, and the Decomposing Terramancer's Belt.
It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
I guess. And we don't have a bucket for you, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, man. And I think that's about it.
Sweet mother.
I mean, we should probably find better weapons for him, but I think for now it's fine as.
Bless their allies.
Okay, what would you?
Do what is right.
This would do more than double the damage of Rex's spear.
Mother of magic,
Right, miss?
hear my prayer.
Hello again, sweet.
Collar, please.
To extend, you feel...
No more
Thank you. Alright, Red Prince. We're done here.
Horrible surrounding for an
Let's part ways.
Your loss.
Yeah, my loss indeed. Now, Ben, where are you? There you are. I think we should probably get buckets for everyone.
Back so soon. Changed your mind about team?
He grins.
Yep.
Right you are.
Okay, there we go. Alright, Ben, we need to level you up first. Let's put a point into finesse and wits. Although we should probably also invest in some of your intelligence and whatnot. Bartering? No. Maybe sneaking. That could be good. Or lucky charm. Let's make you the looter of the group. And also I'm gonna give you the Magister's... No, wait. I think what you have right now is probably the best thing ever. Yeah, I think that's fine. Should we also try to get you some gloves? There we go. Bloodied chain gloves. Perfect. Now let's get the source collar off you, and then we also need to talk to what's his face? Beast.
Hello again, sweet.
Source collar.
You feel
No more
Thank
triggers.
you. Alright, man.
The air out here is a damn
Why
sight
don't
better
you
than Fort Joe.
Are you certain you want his eyebrows?
Just stay here for
Good luck
now.
out there.
Bugger off. And then in the meantime... Oh no, actually maybe we should bring you along. Just in case we get blasted in the ass by Magisters and whatnot in Fort Joy. Is he gonna appear here? There we go. Yeah, why don't you come with us for a second. Just until we can get Beast with us. Alright, let's go to... the square. I think that's the closest to the to Fort Joy, or closest to the Beast, who's right over here. I think, hopefully, still working on his thing. And I think that's all the companions that we can get. I don't think there's anyone else that we need to worry about, right? Maybe. All right. Ben, we actually made it here without any incidences, so feel free to dismiss yourself. And also, before you go, I'm gonna give you some fucking arrows, because I don't need this shit. I don't need that crap in my life. Maybe we should give you this though, because you could benefit from Geomancer. Oh wait, no, Fane can also benefit from Geomancer. Nice. Forgot about that. I think that's about it. Alright, Ben. Bugger off. Bye.
The air out here is a damn sight better than in Fort Joy.
Are you certain you his
Yep.
eyebrows?
Can't say good luck out.
See ya. Beast?
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say?
Say that sounds like a good idea.
How do, partner? Though I reckon I should fill you in on a few things.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No thank you. We don't know each other like that.
Right now, though, the biggest thing on my mind is some candy arse called Lohar, lurking in Driftwood. The Queen is up to something nasty, and he's the best chance I've got of finding out what's what. Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon, and I suppose you do too.
Before you set off, ask him how he would feel about traveling with an undead. Just asking for a friend. For Fane.
One like you mean? No skin off my nose. More rum for me.
That's what you think.
You carry it off very well, by the by. But old Beast's been around the block and there's no fooling him.
You slut.
Now, onward.
Right, Beast. What are you even good at? He's an Aerothurge warfare guy. Really? And he's also a dual wielder? Okay, well that's interesting. Fine, I guess we might as well invest a little bit in that then, and also get some that. And then lastly, more dual wielding. Persuasion, sneaking from Dwarven Guile. Huh. Fine, how about we put a point into persuasion? I don't know if sneaking. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's put a point into sneaking. I don't know if that's really all that useful. In terms of your talents, I have no idea what to invest in. Strength and intelligence and constitution. That's a lot of stuff to distribute between, man. But sure, let's actually go with that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. There we go. Talents. Sure, Parry Master. That sounds like a good idea for you. since you'll be getting up close and personal and all that shit. Slug's axe, Magister's sword. You don't need anything to backstab, do you? No, I think we're fine as is. And let's give you Callius's stunner. We could give you a dagger, but no, you can't wield the dagger. Never mind. And sure, I guess we'll turf your sharp stone on a stick. Good grief. Ah, shit, I forgot to give this to Ben. The Amulet of the Void. Oh well. And otherwise, how about you just... we take you to the new place, and then we just tell you to bugger off. Let's go back to Amadia Sanctuary. And now, Beast, thank you for accompanying us to here. But we basically... oh, wait, no. You're a source caller, and then we tell you to bugger off. Beast, talk to this lady.
Hold up. I've got to take care of some business.
Whoa. You need to talk to her? Where was that indicated? That he needs to talk to her? I should have maybe spoken to him before, damn it. Alright, fine, go ahead.
Friend, how does life find you?
Well, I'll be. If it ain't the beast of the sea. Stories of your beard alone fly across Rivellon like flocks of crows. Fair bit more inland than you'd prefer, yeah?
Ain't I know it.
Beast claps him on the back and chuckles heartily. If they hadn't met just a moment ago, you might think the dwarves lifelong friends.
I don't want to intrude, seeing as how you got your own trials and travails. But I don't suppose you've been to Reaper's Coast of late. Maybe heard of a fella named, what was it? Lohar?
Lohar? Yeah, I know of the guy. From back when I was looking for fishing work out in Driftwood. He's, how shall I say, an entrepreneur. Still out there a bit. Had his stubby fingers and a lot of pies, if you get my meaning.
Sounds like a man I'd buy 2 flagons of mead for. One for drinking and one for toasting. I got something for him. I'll tell him you sent your regards, Mr.
It's Duggan, it is. Oh, and this here's Leia. You gotta be sick of that collar. Leia, you can get it fixed up, yeah?
Sure thing.
Boom.
Bet you're glad to be rid of it. Amazing to meet the beast in flesh. Let's see if we can get you back to sea. Fighting the good fight, yeah? Your lungs have got to be starved for the salt air.
Beast chortles and nods, then passes you a sly wink. Such a charm bucket.
Hopefully not through the eye behind the eye patch. Right, Beast, what was that about? Let's talk to him.
Out of the frying pan and into... You know what? You've heard that one before, so let's try a new one. Shite's all mucked up. Yeah, seems more to the point, doesn't it?
Yeah. Taking your surroundings, what comes next does he suppose? Not that he makes frequent glances at a parchment he carries. What's written on it?
You noticed that, eh? Well, I'm a lot of things, but subtle ain't one of them. So, there's some things you ought to know about me. I'm sort of... kind of royalty. I mean, I never wore a crown. Not with diamonds in it, anyway. I once stuck a wreath on my head and... oh, sorry. I need to stop with that whole tangent thing. Anywho, let's just get it out there. I'm a bastard. The literal kind. And the other kind. The royals weren't all great with me, and I weren't too great with them.
Ugh, you're a royal. Red Prince is a royal. Fane is something. Ah, jeez. Is Fabrosi the only degenerate here? At least we got Sibyl as well.
To make an overlong story over short, I started the rebellion and got caught and exiled to an island prison. Like Fort Joy, but 10 times worse. I would have died there too, if one of Justinia's ships hadn't sailed so close. So, I kinda took it, and off I went. Cool, right?
Wait. The phrase cool exists in this world?
And then I came upon the victory. Nice ship. The royal sailors walked the plank as well as you could hope for. And that's where I found the notes. Right there in the open. Next to the manifest.
Ponder his story, so he's a pirate then.
I'm no pirate. I just play the part. I prefer revolutionary. Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. Now let's see how quick I can tell you the rest. Queen Justinia's ordered some dwarf named Lohar to ambush a ship called the Peacemaker and take its cargo. Whatever's on it, she's using it against the rebels. She calls it Operation Downfall. Pretty ominous, eh? So, yeah, hoping to find this Lohar fellow and stop the Operation Downfall thing. And there you have it. Tangent-free. Mostly. Well, not mostly. A little. Okay, not at all.
Operation Downfall. It's way too, like, on the nose. You need an operation name that has, like, nothing to do with anything, like Operation Sweet Roll. Unless, of course, the operation is to, like, hijack a truck full of sweet rolls. In which case, then, I guess they'll never see it coming. Alright, fine. What does that leave us with? That... Okay, that didn't update anything at all. So maybe we read the note? Dear Captain Arthas, Operation Downfall has commenced and Her Majesty's orders are clear. My men will make their move when the Peacemaker nears Reaper's Coast. Trust me, the Divine Order drunkards on board won't see it coming. Sail a victory on my signal when the bonfire burns under cover of darkness. Do not bother disembarking. We will load the cargo and then return to Driftwood. You need only to transport it. And be quick, Her Majesty does not tolerate delays. It is time to strike. The rebellion will fall. Okay. So do I talk to you again, or I guess we do.
You read through it all, which means you know what I'm up against.
Nod, this Operation Downfall sounds serious. What else does he know about it?
Not much more than the paper told you. But it's enough to know I've got to stop Justinia. She's got the rebellion in her sights. My comrades. My friends.
Ask about the rebellion. What happened?
Listen up. The Queen was a good woman once, and I'm a bastard cousin, so I would know. Come rainy days, we'd sail paper boats and drop beetles on them for plank walking. She was never a beast, but her spirit roamed free. Then Queen Laura died, and it was Justinia's turn. The Divine Order was growing, and the lizards were on the move. First it was just flags, the royal insignia always flapping in my face, demanding my allegiance. Then it spread. You say a good word about Lucian, and you just disappeared. Artists were cleared from the streets, replaced by royal goons in full armor. The lizards would come, they said, and we should all be ready to take up arms if the Queen demanded it.
So wait, is this guy part human, or is the Queen part dwarf?
There was no way to live. Me and the others, we decided it was time for a change.
Or is she just straight up a dwarf? I was kind of hoping we could bang Queen Justinia.
Shadows of the past cloud his bright eyes. He no longer looks at you, but through you.
Bright eyes? He's wearing an eye patch. How do I see his other eye? What the hell? And also, I don't really want to bang a dwarf.
A storm is brewing, we can be sure of that. But I'm just as sure the sky will clear after. The gulls will come back to perch and the sun will dry our faces. That peace is all the more special when you've heard the thunder before it.
Okay, so then what?
Now that Garrett's returned.
Out of the frying pan and into... You know what?
Okay, tell me more about the Dwarven Rebellion.
It's complicated.
About his fellow rebels.
They're guerrillas.
Beast chuckles at the confused pause that follows.
I wouldn't speak so ill about that, buddy. I mean, look at the hair on your body. That is not like proper body hair. That is straight up like you skinned a gorilla and you just decided to like sew the skinned leather part of the gorilla onto your forearms, like some kind of filthy degenerate.
You know, as in guerrilla warfare. You better take stock of that skeleton of yours, because I think your funny bone's gone missing.
Okay, that last bit was actually kind of funny.
Good women, good men. Still fighting the good fight, too. Though most of them fled to the hinterlands. The wave dancer's crew's probably gone to join him. No offense to you, but I missed him. Still, probably best I don't subject him to all this.
Alright, say you'd like to know what he was rebelling against.
Power, plain and simple. It's like this. Some people, when they get a taste of something delicious, they want more and more of it. Like fried sea bass. Once you start, you can't stop slurping.
Ugh. Maybe fried chicken, but...
Justinia got a taste of that power the first time she threw a mouthy jester into the dungeon at the urging of her advisor, just because he pointed out her, rotundness. That's a word, right? That's where it started. And it still ain't finished.
Shake your head, so it only got worse from there.
Sure enough. Amazing how quick things changed, too. When I was a lad, Laura would invite lizard dignitaries, elven seers, folk like that. Big fish from other ponds. Now, a lizard don't dare step foot in the kingdom, lest some sword-loving royalist scrape off his scales.
Can't stand those types. But I don't blame them. Some folk, they've got the short end of the stick. They've got lots of anger in their hearts. And when your queen tells you who you're supposed to hate, well, that's who you hate. Shite like that, that's why I did the noble thing. I fought it. You shouldn't have to fear your own queen, and you shouldn't have to fear some bogeyman just because that queen's needing a scapegoat.
Bogeyman? You mean boogeyman? But okay. Well, that's actually pretty respectable. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I like that about you. I wonder how he ended up on a ship to Fort Joy.
Aye, this is a good one. Now, close your eyes and let it...
Oh god, is it a long story? I don't have time right now.
The beast of the sea is skippering his beloved ship, the Wave Dancer, heading to Reaper's Coast. His target's there, you see. A notorious criminal kingpin called Lohar. The sails are full and the crew's in right spirits, barking shanties like a chorus of seals. Tell my mates I sailed the straits, and soon will dock in the Echo's Hall. Ain't to last, though. Magister ships surround the Wave Dancer like sharks circling their prey. The brave rebels are on the ropes until the legendary beast boards the Magister flagship and summons a cyclone the likes of which no man or woman has seen. Rain and wind, void-woken everywhere, and our hero beast, the valiant, selfless beast, surrenders himself to the Magisters so the Wave Dancer may escape amid the rising chaos. What bravery! What sacrifice!
Are you talking in the third person?
What bollocks. I ain't no hero. Besides, you know how the rest goes. Hell, you're helping to write it. The Magisters haul me off, and soon enough, I'm heading to Fort Joy. Collared, like the beast I am.
Not in agreement. It sounds to you like his crewmates are the real heroes. Point out that he enjoys a bit of embellishment. Can you trust him to be honest with you? Look him in the eye. He is a hero. Make no mistake. Alright, well, what would appease him the most? I feel like the first option, maybe? Sure.
Aye.
Oh no.
Captain ain't nothing without a crew.
Damn.
So, how'd they get you?
It was the other option, wasn't it? It was to look him in the eye. Or maybe, call his bullshit. Say it was bad luck, wrong place, wrong time. Does it really matter? You're here now. Say it happened the way it happens to everyone. You heard they heard you were a sorcerer and hauled you off. No. Wrong place, wrong time.
Reckon that's the case for all us sorry souls who find ourselves on this flea-bitten island. As for me...
He runs a hand slowly down the plaits of his beard, smiling sumptuously.
I don't plan to spend a moment longer here than is strictly necessary.
Alright, I'm actually going to power through this. Let's just talk about Lohar. Get all the dialogue out of the way so that in our next episode we don't need to talk to him anymore.
As far as I can tell, he's doing the Queen's dirty work. And when we get off this tiny speck of an island, I'll be getting me some answers. Based on that letter, their plan was this. Lohar and his people sink a Magister ship, the Peacemaker. They transfer its cargo to the Victory, and then the Victory sails off to Duna knows where.
I know that. I read that from your little stolen letter thing.
No telling what the cargo is, but it means trouble.
Probably a lot of hookers and blow.
He winks.
And not the good kind.
Well, not if we're talking about hookers and blow. They're the best kind.
And here I thought I was a talker.
Okay, tell him you like to go your separate ways.
I'm certain you want to dismiss.
Alright, I'm done with you, beast. I'm done with you. Alright, Losa, we'll get you back, and then we'll end the episode off there.
Hey there, old buddy, old acquaintance. Well,
Let's do it.
that was easier than I thought.
Do I need to talk to her about me being undead every single fucking time? Like, what the shit? Alright, Losa. I'm gonna make sure that our formation is correct, and then we're good. Okay. I apologize for that inordinate amount of gassing in that last little bit of this episode, but we got through it. And now, in the next episode, we will continue to explore the rest of the island. Maybe they blast some more asses and apparently go to the abandoned camp in the Hollow Marshes? Is that correct? I don't know. We'll do some more exploring is all I can really promise. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.